Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Tamara here. We're going to go ahead and make some celery juices. I might add some other things in here because I got a bunch of fruit. The other day I went into the store and was like, oh, I'm just going to get, some apples and bananas. And next thing you know, $65 later, I got a whole cornucopia. So I am cleaned and soaked my celery, some cucumber, and an apple. We'll get this all rinsed off. So in my stories, I talked about how last week I was like inflamed. We're not going to get into all how or why, but yeah, we are getting that back in check and good to go. And, I just look back to last fall when I was looking and feeling my best. I was definitely in the kitchen more, and I've kind of slacked off of that since the earlier part of the year, and so we're going to get back to that. And stop dropping things. So I cleaned this with some baking soda and vinegar. We're going to get it chopped up. This this celery was just not really a healthy portion. I want to be like Oprah and be like, oh, avocados cost too much, I'll just buy a farm. And then have a great farm like Oprah or my other girl, Martha Stewart. And then, have people over and we have dinner out on the ranch and stuffs like that. I might want to chop that again. I already chopped off the ends. Put that in there. I guess it wound up being a decent amount. And we'll chop up cucumber. Put that in there. I know one of the things they do on Instagram is pineapple. There's some pineapple in there. I actually wanted to put a little bit of watermelon too, because this watermelon is not going to last long. Looks like I'm going to have to do 2 batches, and that's okay. I do want to put a little bit of lemon juice because I don't have a lemon. That is one thing I did not grab. I might want to put just a little bit more. Lemon juice, and we'll add some water. And we'll see what it do. Do what it do. There we go. And we are locked in. And we are going to extract. I gotta make sure I don't push it too many times because it'll knock all the lights out. This thing don't play. It's thinking. So we'll let it think. And while it does, I'm gonna chop up some apple because I'm gonna do that a smaller thing next, I guess. Maybe we need more water. Oops. guess we should push start. That's why it hasn't been going. Shows you how long it's been since I've used this. There we go. Now it's ready. Okay, I think we can add the apple in now. So let's throw apple in there. And see if we can get the rest of this celery in. I'm going to use the rest of that cucumber for something else. And let's do it. And make sure we got her locked in because we didn't do that last time. And I am my mama's child. I like to clean as I go. I don't like to make a mess and leave it. So we wipe down. Have the big jars, so we have to use the little ones until I order the big ones. This will help my cucumber last longer because your girl gets tired of throwing away produce and her money. So I'm gonna put those in the fridge. Okay, now I can see there is cucumber still sitting in there. Now what we we might have to do, I'm going to try and hit it. Okay, so let's open her up and see, did we? Yep, I think we succeeded. And so now we are going to strain this, because there's a lot of pulp. And I know I should be using a glass pitcher. I'll get one. But this is what we got here today. Previously, I was like, I don't think I need a juicer, but now I'm starting to think I might buy one. I remember the first time I did this, I was like, oh my God, all that for that little bit of juice. But there's so much in the pulp, that's why I like to press on it. I didn't need this big pitcher, but that's okay. Because it comes, the blender comes with extraction cups, but because with the celery juice you have to really strain it, and because I added like the apple, which is going to be very fibrous, along with the pineapple, that's where all that pulp comes from. Let me just keep mashing that out. So you can see now once I got all that liquid out, it actually doesn't look like that much pulp. Okay. And I've got a recycled baggie here that I'm going to put the pulp in to throw it away. I just like nice, easy, neat cleanup. These are things my mama and my grandma taught me. So now we're going to do the same thing again. I love this blender though, it really pulverizes. I'll leave my link to it on my Amazon store. I know I've got another celery juice, a really quick celery juice video on there. We're getting a nice amount of juice. And this, we're getting it out of here faster, which is good. Amazing how much juice is in here that it just looks like it's, oh, there would be no more juice in there, but there's still juice. I haven't taken my supplements yet this morning, so we'll do that. Get every drop that we can. I don't think we'll get it all. We'll get as much. I mean, that pulp was up at the top, almost overflowing, and now it's really been reduced, so that's a good sign. Got me sounding like Martha Stewart, my boo. Martha is a hottie. Okay. So, I think this is about ready. Just because there's a little bit more pulp in here, I just want to make sure we don't waste it. Okay. We shall unplug and move this out of the way for now. Sometimes I strain it a second time. I'm not going to today because I think I did a really good job of straining it. And let's have a look-see with my favorite little glass here. And this has a strainer on it. Every time I use this, I remember, oh, you need to order a glass pitcher. And then when I go on Amazon, they show me so many I can't make up my mind. So there we go. That is good. That was not bad at all. I could use for it to be a little cooler, like with some ice. But that was not bad at all. Not bad at all. In fact, I'm going to pour a little bit more so that I can take my vitamins. So my optipack has been incredible at helping me beat the inflammation. This is 30 different vitamins and minerals and nutrients in the multivitamin. Plus you've got the vitality complex and the adaptogen and the omegas. So this has been incredible. Omegas are already going to help with inflammation, but the adaptogens to help with managing cortisol, because it's going to help with stress. But there are other ingredients. That adaptogen is a powerhouse because it has Shashandra in there, which I always think of. Y'all know I love that show, Two Broke Girls. I still watch it like it's brand new. And so I remember the episode where they were going to update Max from the flip phone. And I think the girl who worked there was, of course, very ethnic. And her name was Shashandra. Before we take that, I have not taken my spoon for the day. So we are going to take that. As ambidextrous as I am with some things, I still got to hold my spoon with my left hand. And this is going to be what inhibits the fat cell storage. It is so, so good. I get tempted to freeze this and eat it like ice cream, but then I know I would eat too much. And with the CLA, you definitely don't want to eat too much. Okay? And so we've got my 2 burn that I take in the morning. My omegas. And let's talk about the adaptogen, because this is Chandra, there's holy basil, and there are other ingredients that we can go look up on the website. I didn't bring the iPad in here to go through all of that with you. But like Shashandra, for example, helps maintain blood pressure and lower it when it's already in range. So hear me out. Hear me out completamente here. I am not telling you to go get off of your blood pressure medicine. That is a discussion between you and your doctor, and you need to know between blood pressure medicines, some diabetic medicines, some cholesterol medicines, you can't just go off of them cold turkey. So hear me loud and clear. I am not telling you to do that. What I am telling you is if you are on multiple medicines, hypothetically, in my mind, this is something you should discuss with your doctor, is number 1, taking these supplements in congruence with those medicines. And if your blood pressure starts going down, like mine is like amazing, my doctor and I are going to be talking about removing some medicines and lowering doses, because the Shashandra is helping my blood pressure be like I am in my 20s or 30s, okay? And again, those are my results. I'm only sharing my story. I am not trying to tell you what to do, other than know that these have a lot of benefit to you. And they're called optipack for a reason. It's about optimizing your nutrition, your foundational nutrition, to really help you. A lot of these things are, I won't use the word reversible, but they're definitely manageable with diet and lifestyle, right? And so by having that foundation in place, I know there are ingredients in here that also help, not just chromium. I think holy basil and bacopa are in some of these things, and they will help you manage your blood sugar levels, for example. And I know bacopa, I don't know if it's in this, it's in something. Bacopa is in something, I can't remember. But it will help, also helps maintain your blood pressure when it's within range, you can even drop it a few more points. So just something to definitely think about and discuss with your doctor. Again, I am not in any way, shape, or form giving medical advice, making health claims. These are things that are on the label, on the website, and then you can take that information and have discussions with your doctor about what is right for you and your situation. But my blood pressure is looking immaculate. I'm not telling you that these supplements replace your blood pressure medicine is what I'm saying. I'm saying if your medicine helps you keep your blood pressure within range, these supplements can help it get even better. Okay? Optimize, not replace, optimize. Okay, so cheers. And we have to take the last 3. I'm gonna add some water just only because it's not enough. Still not enough. Maybe Bacopa is in the Go drink. I'll find out, and if you really want to know, I'll tell you. Okay, so I think we are going to freeze some of this fruit before we go. Get some of this fruit brisket for the freezer so it does not go to waste. Spoon that fell here, so we'll just use that. I love watermelon as ice cubes, frozen watermelon, and it's also great to put in smoothies, make smoothie bowls. Even with my blender, I could even make ice cream with it. Okay, so we've got some watermelon. I'm gonna rinse that off. Even though I guess if it's all in the same container, if it's on one, it's all going to be on everything. And I love to freeze my pineapple too. I use that as ice cubes as well. And frozen pineapple in water, oh my God, it is so good. And it will definitely, for me anyway, it will help with inflammation or if you have any swelling, as well as pain management, because pineapple is high in bromelain, which is one of the enzymes that are in the vitality complex. It's got pineapple and papaya enzymes in there. I like frozen grapes in wine, of course, but also with water. You can add it to smoothies. I almost added it to the celery juice today. Don't come at me for the fruit tray and the no cost and blah, blah, blah. Look, your girl did what she had to do that day, okay? I bought a bag of grapes too. I don't know what I was thinking, so these will definitely go in the freezer. They also make great ice cubes. And I love frozen cantaloupe in smoothies. Use it as ice with like some juice or fresh juice, or even, I really don't like commercial juice, not most of them. But, okay, so we got that all packed away. And rinse this out. I get it from my mom and my grandma, and we rinse it out so your garbage don't attract things that you don't want it to attract. It's not that I'm going to reuse that. And that is that. If you have any interest in the lean body system, and you should, And you definitely want to get it with the optipack. The optipack is, I'm telling you, next time adding the Trebiotic, because the Trebiotic with the post, pre, and probiotic, from what I hear, it just melts the fupa. And, you know, spring is in, less than 2 weeks? And then before you know it, we're blinking in summer. And this fupa, you know, your girl gonna be down by the lake and hopefully on somebody's boat this summer. So the fupa has got to go gubaya, okay? So this was fun. Y'all know I love my produce and my fruits and my veggies, and just trying to be a little more alkaline this week. And the celery juice with the cucumber, the celery, the watermelon is going to be really high in potassium. I love foods that are high in potassium. But again, depending on your medications and that, you got to talk to your doctor. With blood pressure, pineapple is going to be great for anti-inflammatory, and that and cucumber alone are going to cleanse your gut. And then when you add the celery, that's a really powerful blend that we put together. And the apple has all the fiber, and you know what Ben Franklin said, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And one of the things about both celery juice and apples, because they're so alkaline, if you have any digestive problems like reflux, those have been shown to aid with minimizing and helping you manage acid reflux. Certain foods, because I do like my pickled onions and pickles and olives, those things tend to sometimes give me a little bit of reflux. And so this is going to be really good to help minimize that. So I am going to go now. I will chat with y'all later. Any questions on the Lean Body System, I can save you $10. You want to get the Lean Body System, the 3-day cleanse. It's going to be time for me to do that in another week or so. Do that again. And the burn, this is the fire. This is the gasoline. Burn will help just burn that fat off. Those inches come off. My auntie and her bestie, we all went to breakfast on Saturday, and when I came out, they saw me and they were like, oh my God, Tamara is really losing weight, right? And it's the inches. And we're going to really, you know, ladies, we want to kill the fupa. We want these fupas to go away. You know, that little extra holder, you know, yeah, that's got to go. And the nice thing about the CLA within the collagen, the trim, is it tightens and tones the skin. So the next two things I'm going to add are the Trebiotic and the body firming foam, the BFF, the Trim's BFF. And so we'll do that. Okay. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.